Okay. Hey guys, Happysplasher here. Good morning. It is 10/16/2021. I've been away for a couple days, just working and just trying to, just take care of some life stuff. But okay, I think we're gonna be back on schedule. I keep on saying that, but yeah, try to make it as consistent as possible. I'll probably let you guys know in advance instead of saying, "Oh, okay, hey, I'm just gonna cancel at the last minute." So yeah, that is my promise to you guys. Good morning. It is 10/16/2021. Right now we're going to do some Divine Arena. What did I say? I said Divine Arena, Dark Tower, and Journey. So let's go in that order first. All right. So we're going over to the Divine Arena. You can see here, new stuff, because the exclamation point. All right, we got a White Shaman on the left. We have a Trixie on the right. For the flavor text over here, we're seeing that we're going to be using Nature and trying to use Natural Stealth, whatever that means. And then on the right here, we're going to use Chaos. And let's start off with the White Shaman side. All right, we're going to start with a unit with high health. Actually, you know what? Hi, Jipoga. Hey, how are you this afternoon? I think it's like 6 o'clock right now for you. I'm trying to remember how far ahead the time zones were. All right, we're going to start here with the unit with high attack, actually. And the reason why is because the White Shaman itself does not have any strong powers other than the Spikes skill over here. The other two are totems that reflect damage and then give an attack boost to nature units. And so for now, we're just going to deal as much damage as we can. And then we're going to hopefully use our totems to reflect the rest of the damage. Man, you took long. I hope nothing bad. No. It was So what happened? So one day I remember it's 5 p.m. Okay, got it. Yeah. No, I was trying to do some overtime for some work for my normal day job and whatnot, and that didn't really work out. Like one day I did it and I was really tired, and then the other day I didn't do it because I was really tired. So nothing serious right now. Just taking care of some work stuff. So yeah, everything is fine. Thanks for asking. All right, so they got this Goliath over here that's going to steal attack and also deal damage to our units. We got to find a way to deal extra damage over here, but we're going to hold off on summoning this unit to attack it first. We're going to let as much damage come in from the ranged unit first. I'm going to summon this unit here that when it dies, it has the death trigger to come back as another stone golem. All right, so you can see here that building is giving some plus health to their units, so we need to summon something that will actually deal the rest of the damage over here. Indeed. All right, so they did their plus attack, and they also did their skill to get rid of our wounded units. It's kind of surprising, actually, because only got rid of one thing, but maybe this will work out for us. Right, so we got damage here. We got this unit that gives extra attack to another unit whenever it's attacked. Let's see, will we have enough for this? Destroy that. Building off for this. This will be... Well, the poison might actually kick in before the plus health, so we'll summon our melee unit over here. This unit poisons when it first attacks. Poisons for 3. Okay, so we did get rid of their big attack stealer, so that's good. So I guess our goal now is to make sure that we have these totems in the right spots. And we're going to be doing that by summoning units so that we can let the totems ideally summon here. So that being the case, we're going to summon our range unit over here. They have this range unit here that whenever one of our male units dies, they'll deal damage to all of our units. And you can see we have 2 here that are actually male. You can tell from the symbol over here. And like I said, we're just going to focus damage over here, try and deal as much damage as we can, and then allow the totems to deal the rest of the damage for us. So we'll keep going. We'll summon over here. Probably should have actually summoned this over here so that we can get the totems. The totems will always come in these first 2 rows, so it's just a matter of where they end up coming. So that's why we should have summoned over here to give a better chance to let them block over here. Oof, okay, so this unit, when it came into play, it gave negative attack to all of our units. Because we had a unit here that swaps attack and health, their 0 attack turns to 0 health, which then destroys it. We're going to give this... Well, we're pretty close to lethal, actually. I'm just going to say we can give it one more turn, but we won't have enough to go through there. So we'll summon our totems. Okay, they're in good spots. Can block for some damage. Unless they find a way to destroy our totems now, we're going to be all set here. We're going to give ourselves an attack boost to get some damage in through here. Then also through here as well. So we'll have, what, 60 damage here. And then, like I said, assuming they don't destroy our totem, we should be good with the lethal given from the melee unit here. That's a good thing, too, about jamming their lines. So in a way that they can't summon any more units to disrupt your attacking order, because they always go from top to bottom. And so that is why we have the victory there. Okay, cool. Got some Epic Vixen. Excuse me. Let us now do the Trixie side. All right, so like I said, we can take a look at their skills. So we have the spikes over here. We have the totems that are going to reflect damage. We did that for last time, so hopefully they can do that to us. And then also the plus attack to nature. We have our own 3 skills, so an attack boost to our chaos units, which all of them should be. We'll be able to destroy all wounding units, and then we'll also have an extra summon. And let us start with a unit with high health. And so we'll start with this unit here. This unit has extra attack, meaning that it can attack more than once. And then when it dies, it gives extra attack to another chaos ally on our side. So we're going to, well, they did their spikes, and so because of that, this unit will be destroyed because of its extra attack. We will see if we can do that there. I want to find a way to wound some of their units so we can actually use our skill. Do have extra attack coming, so that'd be nice. Oh yeah, actually, we'll be able to at least attack it. Well, we'll give it one more turn for that. We'll do this instead. We will summon our unit here, so that way we can destroy this building. When this unit dies, he'll be able to go for the extra attack. And this unit does give negative attack when it comes into play, and then also gets a health boost whenever a unit appears on the enemy side, so which will allow it to get an attack boost. So these spikes will actually destroy this unit because I can't give it a health boost, but I can give it as much attack as possible. Let's give some extra attack. That's fine. Let's see this unit here. Try to deal some damage to other units on their side so that we can actually get some. What do you call? Well, we can use our destruction skill afterwards. We'll summon this unit here that with high health, so I can at least take the damage from the spikes. And then now it's just a matter of wounding their units and then also dealing damage over to their warlord. Got this unit here, gives vampirism, plus attack to units with vampirism, and then also steals attack from units in the line. Nothing too much right now. Like I said, we're just spreading our damage. So we'll summon our unit over here. This unit will get a health boost for every unit around it where first comes into play. And then also gives an extra attack whenever it is attacked. So right now, unfortunate that nothing is wounded, because we would much rather just run through these totems with damage. We are taking some damage over here, and we're getting pretty close to lethal. Okay, so we got damage over there. We're going to see here, damage over there. Yeah, this is fine. All right, so we'll summon our melee unit over here. This is Goliath here. Will steal attack whenever it is attacked. Then also deal damage to units whenever we put in another unit. So our plan is to let this attack, steal the rest of the attack over here, and then because they can't summon another unit over here, should be good to take some more damage. So there you go. So now we are going to summon another unit in front of this just to give it some protection. Attack, steal, slit line, vampirism. Yeah, that's fine having attack steal. So the key thing right now is summoning another unit so that we can wound all our units, as you can see here. Next turn, we will be using our destruction skill to get rid of these units. We could also potentially just lay low and not destroy them because they all have 0 attack. When this unit came into play, it gave plus attack to their nature units, and also heals for a little bit when it attacks. Okay, so in this point, we will need to use our skill, which is fine. We'll get rid of their stuff. Okay, the Golem came back into play. So what we'll do is we'll summon our units now. And each one of them is dealing damage because of the Goliath trigger here. So we will add on some more damage if we can. Let's see here, damage. We'll summon our ranged unit here. That gives an attack boost to all of our chaos units, and then also an extra attack to another chaos unit. And there we go. Thought we would have just destroyed this and stayed alive for one turn, but rather just go for it. Winning is good too. Okay, so we got some gold and some epic dominus, so that's good. Divine Arena is going to refresh in about another day or so, so back on Monday we'll have that ready. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is the Dark Tower, so let's get right into that. Okay, currently we are on 4.5 stars. We need 7 wins, as each star is 2 wins, so you need 3.5 times 2. We have 2 attempts for the Dark Tower, and we're going to recharge. We have about 2 more days to do this, so let's see, just doing the math, seeing how many more attempts we'll get. So 9 over there, so 110, and they recharge every 12, so we'll have 3 attempts if we do fail this, so that's good. All right, so yeah, let's get right into it. Oh, thanks, Thomas, Matt, for following. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're enjoying the stream right now. Yeah, okay, so we're just in Dark Tower, and so we haven't faced this one before. We have an ogre here. They have silence, they have stones with the heal, and then they also have another another heal skill. And then they have here a pet that gives plus health to their units. They have a building here that gives plus health to their warlord, damage to us. Just seeing if there's anything else that could help us out here. All right, we're going to start with the unit with the high health, and we're going to give it some protection behind the building. So we'll place it over here. This unit summons these rotters that when they die, they will give plus health to this unit and also deal damage to another unit. Okay, so they summon this unit that has 3 extra attacks and then also gets an attack boost whenever it attacks. We are going to... Well, we can't block it except for this flight unit. This unit will be able to stop the attack for now. So we'll summon it over here. And I think we'll also give it some... We'll give it some protection if we can. So we're summoning in the second row here, so potentially a rotter could come in front of it, which will count as a blocker against this. This unit will still get an attack boost because it destroys something. However, just another line of protection for this. Okay, so they summon a ranged unit over here to destroy our flight unit. Okay, we can destroy this in combat, seeing if we have any other options. Okay, so we'll summon our ranged unit over here just to destroy this. And it's unfortunate that these units didn't have more attack because we would have liked the units with the high health. At this point now, they do their silence, so all of our units don't have their skills anymore, meaning the rotters won't deal damage, and they also won't give plus health, and they'll also be stuck with their base stats over here with their attack and their health. Okay, so they summon this unit here that has regeneration, has some high health. We're going to summon something to destroy this if we can. We can play around it either way. Let's see here. I'm going to summon this unit here with the high health. It also summons these puppets over here, as you'll see. These puppets here, they will come out as blockers to help us block for some damage. They also reflect damage and then also remove negative effects as well. So it doesn't remove the silence, but it removes any other effects. And like I said, we just want to get some more blockers on the field. We're going to try and drop the stones, and then after destroy them using both of our skills, and then go from there. Okay, so we have this unit here that gives an attack boost whenever it attacks, has a death trigger, and immunity to silence. We are going to summon this unit here with the... think about this. Summon this unit here. It has its own death trigger as well. And we're also going to give some space for more of those puppets to come back. So you can see here, they only come in the melee spots over here, which are this row and this row. Okay, they did draw out the stones, which we did. And so we just gotta damage the stones and then destroy those. thinking what would be good here. Next turn, we could either do our totem, which will actually give us an attack boost once our units die and when we heal. We can also summon this range unit that has a lot of attack and then also gives our units an attack boost as well. So let me just take a look and make sure that they do what what I just say they did. Okay, so healing whenever allies die. Okay, Warlord's healed. Okay, cool. So we're doing that. We'll summon our vampire, and then it'll allow us to wound their stuff. And then we will continue on. We'll summon our totem actually over here to give this. Do we see what makes? Okay, we'll summon it over here. We don't want our totem to actually be destroyed because this totem is going to be very valuable. So we'll summon it over here. Also blocking one of the melee spots so we can kind of guarantee that the puppets can come out in at least this row here, if not both here. Okay, so we wounded all their stuff, so that's good. Okay, so we wounded all their stuff, and now you see here we do have an attack boost for our units. We just need now to get rid of this unit, which has attack steal and then also destroys our units with 25 health or less. We'll do our destruction skill. I believe we can actually destroy this now. So we'll do our destruction skill, get rid of these stones, and then we'll do our summons as well. Okay, so you see here we have our 4 attackers, which should destroy all of these. And then we'll also follow up with our melee unit over here. This melee unit, whenever one of their units dies, it will summon a pentagram that deals damage. Getting pretty close to lethal. Okay, damage. You can see here, remove the negative effects because the puppet died. Okay, and yeah, we just got to deal 1 point of damage, pretty much. All right, we'll just summon this unit just to give this negative attack, and there we go. So that battle went about as well as it could have. We didn't lose a lot of units, and then we also tanked enough damage, drew out the stones, and then we went from there. Cool. All right, so we got an upgrade in our rewards. So now we're going to be getting legendary chests starting from star 5. We still have our 2 attempts, and yeah, let's go. Okay. Faced Flarenicus before. I've said in previous videos that this battle can be very random in the sense that we can be destroyed very easily or we can get by pretty easily. So let's see how we're going to start this off here. Okay, so we got this unit here that whenever it attacks and destroys something, it creates these archers around themselves. We'll give plus attack. We're going to summon our... See how we can get this through. So 17 over there, attack over there. What level is this unit? Okay, bleeding enemy death. I don't think this is too bad. In terms of stats, I think this one's slightly better than this one. This one can cause bleeding to units, but they'll still be able to attack first. Some of this unit here that also has decent health. Goes poison for 9. Yeah, sure. Why not? We'll summon this unit with the high health over here. Okay, we didn't wound any of their stuff, but that's fine. We're gonna keep this unit alive if we can. When it dies, it comes back as a stone golem, and then we'll go from there. Okay, got this unit here that deals adjacent damage whenever it attacks. We'll do... Yeah, okay, so I mean, they have damage to all of our units, have these archers, and also plus attack. I think this is probably okay to start pushing for damage. So we'll start with our summon. Okay, they'll potentially have another more summons over here. We'll follow up with our melee unit here with the high health. And the reason why is because we want to be able to take the damage from the Atom skill over here. Oh, Okay, so that was unfortunate. They summoned this unit here that heals for a lot of damage, or heals for a lot of health. So that is why these units are not wounded anymore, which is unfortunate. Summon this unit here to block for some damage. This unit freezes one of their units at the end of the turn. Okay, that's fine. We still got to find a way to deal some more damage. Okay, so they did their damage skill, so they got rid of our building. Still need to... Does it heal itself? I wonder. Oof, okay. All right. Oh, it does heal itself too. That's unfortunate. All right, so we'll summon our unit over here. Destroy this unit. This unit, whenever it attacks, it gives miss to 2 of their units. So in this case, you can see the little symbol here, this little target with the cross in it. That means that it is a miss. And I don't think we're actually going to make it out of here, simply because they have these units with pretty high health. This unit here has a death trigger, also deals damage, and also deals extra damage whenever we have one of our units. We'll summon this unit over here. Unit here that gives miss to units in the line for a turn. We'll be still taking some damage over here. Okay, draw the summon. It's pretty rough right now. Let's see here. Combat. Seeing how else we can actually come back from this. I mean, we have pretty high health. It's just that we don't have any other. Okay, I think we're gonna be toast now. Absolutely toast. This dark here gives plus health to their units whenever one of our units attacks. So now, in case they'll actually be able to keep those units alive, we'll have attack over here. Over here, we can potentially draw for one more turn, but nah, it's fine. All right, so well, that was pretty rough. I thought we were gonna be able to go for our destruction, but they summoned that unit with the heal, and so that pretty much ruined our plan. Okay, well, we got one more attempt. Let's see what we can do here. For those who are tuning in right now, we're currently doing some Dark Tower, and we'll be heading to Journey soon. Okay, so we're facing Ulco now. It's a pretty rough battle. We'll do what we can. Let's see here. We got combat. Okay, so we got the Ogre here with the Silence, Stones, and the Heals. They have a pet here that gives plus attack pretty much whenever something occurs. We got a building here that gives Mental Shield, and then also starts with Mental Shield. Got plus health rune. Okay. Okay, we're gonna start with the unit with the high health over here and summon it to break this unit. I think the one unit with bleeding was better than the golem. Yeah, I think so too. Probably shouldn't have played such a defensive game, especially against that particular squad, because they already had early attackers and I didn't really affect their board. I was just playing more of trying to maintain my board, which usually is not a good idea. All right, so we have, let's see what we can do here. Okay, so we got this unit that this is actually kind of nice. It can actually deal some damage when it comes into play. Only problem here is because they have 2 order units, so this is actually an order unit too. Could potentially destroy this if we can give an attack boost. But we're pretty much just laying it all on the table if we're doing this now. So, though I guess we're already kind of behind just because they already have this unit with high attack. But you know, we'll take the risk anyways. We'll do our summon. We'll bank on the 50% chance that we can actually deal this damage over here. Oh, and we do. Great. So that's nice. Yeah, normally I like to go on a more offensive tactic. I think ideally I would have summoned the bleeding unit first. The only problem is they had low health, and I know that Flarenicus has some pretty decent units, so I didn't want to just summon gives bleeding to say the small archers, but then still have their large archer still out there and not affect it. So that is why I did that. But yeah, looking back at that, I probably should have done it the other way. Okay, so you got this unit here, has decent block, and then also has this extra attack rune, which you can kind of see it right over there. I'm just going to need some to block for now. We'll summon this unit here. This unit is a building that whenever it's attacked, it summons a zombie in front of itself, and then also summons a witch. Just trying to keep the board for a little bit, also trying to force them to do their silence, which they do now, which is good. We're probably going to be summoning our Spore Loath, which is this mushroom over here. seeing what we can do here. Okay, got this unit that has the extra attack from the extra attack rune, and then also silence this unit that attacks. Oh, this is sad because we can't summon something to destroy this. Let's see, combat over there. Could give bleeding over there, damage over there. Let's see how this works. So it's okay. I think it's gonna actually end up silencing this unit before the poison comes out. So trying to pile in as much damage as we can to this unit. Could give some extra attack. I guess that wouldn't be so bad. We'll summon this unit over here. Yeah, I'm gonna give some poison as well. So this unit, it gives extra attack to 2 of our units at the end of the turn. You can see right here. And then also gives some bleeding when it dies. So in this case, it'll be over here, but not on this unit that is chaos. Okay, so we'll be able to attack over there, attack over. Oh, they summon their own Spore Loath. You can see pretty much all of our board is going to be wiped out. Ouch. Okay, so that was unfortunate. We will, let's see, we have combat over here. We can do our destruction, but then we still need to deal with the Spore Loath, which is actually going to deal some damage to our stuff. Damage, and also damage over there. Well, I guess we'll wipe those out at least. And then we'll summon our building to block for some damage. Using it over here. Okay. What are we going to have as an option to destroy the Spore Loath? Also, this legendary archer versus Torn is very lucky. Yes, that is true. Usually, I mean, I saw the spawns, they were actually pretty small, but having that unit, if they can summon any type of ranged unit behind a building anyways, it's usually good on the first turn. And so, I mean, we're just running into it. So let's see what we can do here. We got this unit that can, summon this over combat. Oh, this is actually going to deal damage to, okay. So let us actually summon this over here. We're going to be taking a lot of damage this turn. So we're going to summon this unit here. It has invulnerability, also gives bleeding whenever one of their units comes into play, and also attacks. I'm going to take the damage from here first. We do need to get rid of this unit if we can. Okay, combat, damage over there. Okay, well, at least we'll be able to destroy this, so that's good. Got this here block. How much block does that have? It's 31, and extra attack too. All right, so we'll summon our ranged units just to see if we can block. This building is going to be dealing some damage at the end. Combat over there, combat over there. That could be over there. Could summon this unit actually with transform. That would be nice. And actually, let's see. So if we end up transforming this one, so maybe try this. So key thing is we want to transform this one, but this one is actually wouldn't be bad too. So we'll summon this ranger over here. Okay, we actually transformed the extra attacker, which is very nice. So destroy that, destroy that. Okay, we did destroy this, so this unit does have bleeding, and that is okay. We're still alive. That's the that's the key thing. Okay, so they did their stones now, and now it's just a matter of getting rid of the stones, and then also trying to get some health back off of our greedy melee kills. Okay, has bleeding, so that's good. Let's see, we have combat over there. We're going to spread out our block if we can. Summon our Goliath over here. Okay, we'll have our building damage, deal some damage, and then the bleeding will still occur. Oh, you know what? Oh, I should not have done that. I could have found a way to give some more damage over here. In here, attacks the enemy, okay. Okay, we gotta find a way to deal some extra damage over here. So we'll have combat, melee combat. Okay, so we're gonna gain some health back, at least from this melee kill. I'm gonna be summoning this vampire next. So we'll actually deal some damage at the beginning of the turn. Okay, gain some health, so that's good. Gain some more health too. And we're summoning this unit because of the high health, also deals the damage at the beginning of the turn, and then if it does end up destroying something, it will actually give us some health back. I was thinking Madam Agony, the only issue is that we were so low on health, we had to find a way to get it back. And as you saw, they already summoned a ranged unit that dealt 200 damage. In fact, I think it was pretty much the same ranged unit from last turn as well. So, that was a rough one. We were close. If we gained maybe another, well, if we gained another 12 health, we would be good. So yeah, well, we got at least one win out of there. We do have 3 more that we can get back in the next couple of days, or we had 6. We have 6 wins to actually get. So, right now we're going to switch over to the journey. So we got to switch out here. I'm gonna go to the sad boy account. And yeah, we'll for that account. So right now high growth is actually happening. Should have mentioned that as well. So high growth is happening for the next couple of days. We leveled up all we could for the sad boy account, and we're just actually waiting we're waiting until Sunday and seeing if we can level up some more stuff on Happysplasher. Yeah, we're either waiting for either Evolve Fables or Reborn Fables and potentially the Crisis Fable. That is the one that gives, it lowers the cost of leveling up units. And so right now, the units that are pretty high level for us, they cost roughly like 40 or 50,000 in gold. And we have like less than 1 million right now. So it's gonna not make for a good high growth over there. Okay, so just gotta load this up. Don't have to take like a minute or so. I really wish there was another way to get it done. They just go instantly. But you have to go through 2 systems here. One is you have to, I guess we're on Congregate right now, so the Congregate system has to load, and then the Mighty Party game inside the console has to load too. Looks like they changed the theme, so now it's more Halloween stuff. I also know that on the Discord, they did announce their next set of quote-unquote events that are happening. So there's some world event summons, especially with, there's going to be a new unit coming in the next week or so. So that'll be cool. They have some Halloween offers. They also have some themed pits. And they're also going to be I think there's like a festive summon of sorts. So yeah, it's pretty cool. You're evolving my Drogon now. Okay, yeah. What level is it? You mind? Yeah, I kind of wish I had Drogon now too, especially since it's nice to have those kind of like infinite boosts, if you will. As I looked at it, the Goliath only happens one time, and it happens on a very specific trigger. Whereas Drogon will always happen because it will always give a health boost whenever one of your units attacks. And what is the other thing too? It has attack boost. I just forgot how it does trigger, but yeah, it's pretty nice. I wish there were a way where you can kind of like swap out your pets or kind of de-level or kind of de-evolve your stuff. So like right now I have a lot of epics that I kind of want back as rares, or bring those to legendaries, but also like de-reborn, if that makes any sense. But I guess they did it in such a way so that you can't like unlevel stuff. Still level 3. Yeah. If you're going to level up your pet, especially your legendary pet, this would be a good time to do so because of the high growth. Just because you're going to have units, they're going to be quests in the hunt in order to level up your pets, where it's usually going to be leveling up a specific type of unit or getting a certain amount of chests. And there are also going to be some purchases where they have to say, oh, spend 500 gems or spend elixir, things like that. And that would be the best time, because then you could you're already going to be doing those things anyways if you're trying to level up your pet, so might as well get the extra rewards off of it as well. On appearance of the unit by the percentage of the attack. Yeah, so they get even more attack based upon the attack of their stuff. Okay, so yeah, let's get right into the journey. Currently we are in Dactyl. We are in Dactyl chapter 3, and that equates to it also it equates to island number 6. So Dactyl over here on the Pangea's map. Okay, so we're gonna close that out, go back to here. So currently we are on 21 of 35. We're going to be doing another 10 of these, so that'll end us at 30, assuming we do get it done. And yeah, so let's check out the warlord that we're going to be facing. It's Grush Snowball. Let's take a look at their skills. So at the beginning of the turn, we'll deal damage to our units, enemies being us, not them. And then at the end of the turn, we'll freeze one of our units for 2 turns. Okay, we just take a quick look at their units. We have freeze, some more freeze damage. Okay, and okay. And so yeah, let's go. Man, they are requesting to donate, and it's frustrating. Yeah, it's like when they say requesting, are you talking about people like asking for commons, asking for rares? That type of donating? We'll start with our, we're going to start with our damage pentagrams as we always do with the pirate. And then we're going to continue with our range unit over here. This range unit will summon another plant, and this plant will also summon another plant. So get some attackers early on the board. Also, you can see their skills if you click on the symbols here. We'll deal damage to our units, which is fine. But the other thing is that freezes one of our random units for 2 turns. And having more units on the field is actually going to be better for us so that we can avoid having, well, this particular thing happens. So we'll summon now, we'll summon our Necro Lich. This one has these Rotters that will deal damage when they die and also give plus health to one of our, plus health to this particular unit. Key thing is getting rid of their buildings and then also dealing the extra damage. Also having those extra Rotters that will help us draw away the freeze skill over there. Okay, so we'll do our summons now. These shark summons will come into play and we'll actually set the attack of the units in line to 1. However, we do want to then summon our Yoster over here. We'll summon on the freeze rune, and we don't mind it not attacking. Key thing is that we're silencing the melee units, so this unit here doesn't have their extra block, and then also the reflect damage. And then got this Yoster because it gives plus health to our units for every female on our side, including itself, and then also deals damage at the beginning of the turn for every unit on our side. So as long as we have these extra summons, we'll be able to deal some damage, help us wipe out the board. And see there. Okay, we'll continue on. We'll summon this unit. Oh, we can summon this one over here. So we'll summon this unit that comes into play and then deals damage to all units and then also gets an attack boost for every unit that it does destroy. Yes, in the hunt they request the souls, so it's not just on me. I want to donate, but no, if no one's requesting souls, what can I do? Yeah, that one's that's pretty rough. You could, I guess, if you're actually thinking about it, you could message whoever's on your friends list and then ask if they can request souls that you can actually give, either souls that you actually do want to donate, or get them to request things that typically I think people are actually requesting more for commons rather than rares, just because it's easier to finish one of the quests, the daily quest that says something like donate 100 souls, and so that particular quest counts whatever card you give, whether it's a common or a rare. So you can request for more commons than rares. So that is an option that you can take. So we're going to summon our unit over here, just go for some extra attack. Take some damage. And we are threatening lethal on this lane alone. And we do have a full board. We still have our health, so that's going to be good. Okay, got this golem over here that when it dies, it summons another golem. Okay, as you see, it's over there, but we'll summon this unit over here. Comes into play, deals some more damage, and there we go. So that was Grush Snowball over there. Okay, some decent rewards. Okay, and moving on. So the next boss here is Rav Onyx Feather. Let's take a look at their skills. So whenever a Dr. Fear dies on their side, they will summon a Forest Mage. Sure. I don't know what either one of those do, but we'll figure out when we get there. All right, so I got that over there. Looks like they got a lot of nature units. Okay. And all right, yeah, let's go. Okay, once again, we'll start with our damage pentagrams. And we'll continue on. We'll summon this unit. Ooh, we got some decent options here. We'll summon this unit with the high health. So this unit, whenever one of their units dies, the enemy unit dies, we have plus health or plus attack to our order units, including itself. Also gives plus health to our order units, and then also gets an extra attack whenever an order unit attacks. Okay, so this is the Dr. Fear that they were talking about. Let's attack, deals skill to deal damage to one of our units, also reborn. We're going to summon our Yoster here to silence this unit, so no more of their extra skill. Okay, this is the Dr. Fear that summons the Forest Mage. So plus health. Oh, so healing are their nature units and then also regeneration. Sure, okay. Okay, I think we're actually going to be good here for lethal. We'll summon our range unit over here. The Grace deals some extra damage, and it also gets an attack boost, and there we go. Okay. Just a random text message. Okay, yeah, let's keep going. Okay, so now we are on Forest Haze. Let's take a look at their skills. So whenever one of their units dies, or actually one of our units dies. Oh, ally is them. I keep on forgetting. Ally is them. So whenever a unit dies on their side, they'll summon a flower, and a flower can't summon another flower. And at the end of the turn, we'll deal damage to all of our units except nature units. Okay. Got it. So if we can summon nature units to avoid damage, we can do that. Otherwise, we'll summon units with high health to avoid the damage. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. Hey, Dryad, do you even know what is going on here? Your plane is dying. That's because of people like you. Rude. All right, so we'll do our damage pentagrams first. We'll then summon our plant. This is a nature unit, and we'll summon the plants. We'll get some more plants. So we can avoid that first damage over here. And then over here, they're going to be summoning some plants. So we just got to make sure our units don't die. Okay, at least one of them does die. Summons the plants. That summons the other plant. Oh, no, actually, no. This one here just summons its own plants. Yeah, we're facing another floss. Okay. Got it. All right. We'll summon our Shamuna over here. The Shamuna, whenever it attacks, it summons a shard that will give this unit mental shield. And then also, as long as the mental shield is destroyed, it will actually continue to give it mental shield. We summoned it just because of the mental shield, the blockers over here. Oof. Okay. Okay, we'll do our Shark Summon to get some attackers on the field. We'll also summon our Grace of Rockfleet, which will deal some extra damage whenever it attacks, and then give an attack boost. Okay, and see here, got rid of some plants. Okay, some large attack boosts, but they do have their plants over here. Okay, so had they not had those extra plants, we would have actually had lethal from the attack. But now we are just going to continue and make sure that we can get rid of some stuff. Our Grace of Rockfleet will also get 7 extra attacks whenever 7 heroes are destroyed. That also includes buildings. And in this case, it does have these 7 extra attacks, but it did get silenced right here from this unit. So that is unfortunate. But we do have our lethal, so we'll just make sure we'll summon another ranged unit. Okay, they didn't get the extra plant because it was already... plants can't get plants against this boss, so that's why. So yeah, the fanatics of the pastoral didn't fight as hard for their lady as these guys. How did Mother earn their trust? The hypotheticals. Okay, all right, let us continue on. All right, we are now facing Guchi Crusher. Sure, let's take a look at their skills. So they have some block, meaning that they're going to lower the amount of damage that we can deal to their Warlord. And then at the beginning of the turn, we'll give block to all of their units. Okay, so because they're going to get blocked to their units, we need to find another way to deal damage to their units. So in this case, our Grace of Rockfleet is going to help out. And I don't know if we have any other units. Oh, we have our plant unit, our poison floss that can deal poison damage, so that can work too. Vampirism is also another way to deal the damage. So in case you don't have that. And then we have this unit here that deals damage when it comes into play. So that works too. So we'll start with our damage pentagrams. And we'll continue with our melee unit here with the high health. Destroy a unit and then also get some plus attack to itself. And we're just setting up early. We could have summoned a ranged unit behind the buildings, but I think this is going to be slightly better in terms of damage. All right, so we'll summon next this melee unit. Attack that. destroys a unit, and then also give this unit an extra attack because an order unit does attack. And we are threatening lethal on this lane alone. If we don't, we have these extra attack runes given by this unit when it first attacked. But we'll just summon this over here. Okay, the block. We have the extra attack, so the extra damage, and there we go. For those who are tuning in right now, we're currently doing some journey, and yeah. Okay, so we're halfway done for today. We are now on Ilva, Mother of the Pack. Let's take a look at their skills. So whenever a unit attacks, the Warlord will heal, and then at the beginning of the turn, they will summon a plant on their side to the back row. What is it? Why specifically the back row? Okay. They have nature units over here. All right. I think it's probably in the back row, so it has the best chance to be behind another unit, whether it's a building or another attacker. So we'll need to double up on our lines, meaning that we'll need to place units that can attack either twice or deal, so a unit over here and then a unit over here, so that way you can kind of guarantee that we can get rid of the, open up the line. So it's you who are hunting my mother and killed my missionary and my warriors? Fool. Don't get involved in our conflict. I thought Mother had sent the dragon. If you are not on her side, let's join forces. No, my mother got mixed up. She should be stopped, but this is my fight. If you don't want to back down, I'll force you. Okay, we'll start with our damage pentagrams. And let's take a look at their buildings. So they got the metal shield given to one of their units. Negative attack to one of our units. Damage to their warlord, and then plus. Okay, got it. Okay, as we do want to get rid of this building first because of the metal shield, so we'll start with our plant. As you can see here, when it attacks, okay, it doesn't give plus health yet. It heals, but it doesn't give more health. Okay, so they're always going to have 260 total health, as opposed to saying, oh, they get plus 11 forever. Okay, they got this unit here that has extra attack and also steals attack. Also deals damage behind the target. We'll summon our Necrolich here to destroy this. Also get these Rotters to deal some damage and also go for block. So I'm assuming this is going to be a longer battle just because of these plants coming out. So we'll need to find a way to guard our board, meaning that we'll need to build it up with units that can stay alive. And then we'll go from there. Okay, we got damage. Oh, okay. Got some nice stuff going on over here. We'll do our shark summons. Okay, not quite what I was looking for, but that's fine. We'll do our... We'll summon our Shamuna over here. The Shamuna also has adjacent damage whenever it attacks, so we'll actually be able to deal damage over here. And then because it is on... This unit here is on the damage pentagram, it is destroyed. So we have this unit here with the high health, the mental shield. Just gotta get rid of this unit here that when it dies, it summons a totem in front of itself, also steals attack from units that are not nature. Okay, we'll summon this Grace of Rockfleet, deal some damage. Okay, as you can see, they are healing every time one of our units attacks, so it makes it a little more difficult. That's fine though. We are threatening lethal here. Still got to factor in the health, but as long as we get some more attackers on the board, we should be good. Okay, got this unit here that whenever one of our units are destroyed, it will give plus health to their warlord. So I gotta get rid of that next. Summon this unit here. Give the extra attack runes whenever it attacks. As you can see, the extra shards are also helping us block against this unit here. So that's why we're trying to keep this spot open, and we're guaranteed that the shard comes out in this first row anyway, so that's why we're doing that. Okay, so we got over there. We'll summon this Yoster here to silence the male units, so no more totems over here, and then also no more poison damage over here. Okay, damage. We have our 7 extra attacks, and there we go. You are strong, but my mother is stronger. She feeds on powers of Dactyl. My own stupidity got me injured and can't help you. Don't worry, I know how to treat goddesses. I'll distract her and you if you can save people. That comma is so weird. What this phrase and what? Just, if I succeed, mother will lose her powers. Do not hesitate then. Rip out her heart. It is the only way you can kill her. We're hunting vampires here. Lovely. Okay, I shouldn't have given you the antidote. This girl should have been killed. I'll follow her, and if need be, I'll do it myself. I can understand your distrust of her, but we don't have other options. Be nicer, Lilith. Then I won't be your only friend. Shots fired. I've got enough on my plate with you, only reckless Lord Protector. Fine, I'll help her. I hope things will work out. Those commas, man. All right. So it looks like we do have some extra rewards. Let's see what we got. So for another 5, we do get some legendaries, which we can actually open in 12 days. So we'll hold off on that because the world event is happening in the next week or so. And so that'll be used for one of our quests in the world event. Okay, so yeah, let's keep going here. So now we're facing Greedy Gnoll. Let's take a look at their skills. So whenever they are attacked, they will deal damage to the attacking enemy equal to, wow, a lot of, okay. So if a unit here has high attack and we attack them, we could potentially destroy our own unit. And then also whenever one of their units appears, they'll get plus attack, okay. So we'll need to have units with high health and also health that is larger than our own attack in order to survive the damage. Okay, sure, all right. And yeah, let's go. Okay, so this is a good way to start. We have this unit here. It's worked. Finally, someone requested a common. Yeah, it's yes. Usually when I do the requests, I request for rares just because rares are harder to get than commons, and also it just kind of saves me some time in order to actually get those cards. But I do see why people ask for commons, and yeah, it makes sense a lot in terms of at least the time. So I'm actually going to do this. Let me see what we do here. Okay. So we're going to summon this unit with a high health. We're going to destroy this unit over here. Okay. And also, you can see here, we'll start to deal damage once we attack their warlord. So we just want to make sure we actually have decent health. So we'll summon this unit over here next to get rid of this unit. Just don't want to have this unit destroyed quite yet. So what we'll do is we'll summon a unit that actually is not order, so that way we don't trigger the extra attack. So we'll summon this melee unit over here, or the ranged unit over here. We did get the extra damage. Oof, okay. Because we destroyed it, we did give this an attack boost, so we did deal a little bit more damage than we want to, but that's fine. If we can deal more damage to their warlord, that's good too. Right, so we will continue on. We could actually go for lethal now. Let's see. So we'll summon our melee unit over here. Deal some damage. Damage. Okay. We're taking some extra... Well, they gained extra health because of this unit here that destroy... Whenever one of our units are destroyed, they'll get plus health. But with the extra attack, we were allowed to destroy the unit and then go for lethal there. Okay. Yeah, let us keep going. So now we're on the All-Knowing Guardian. Let's take a look at their skills. I always request only common, so if any of my friends want to complete a quest, yes, that is also a very nice way to do it too. Because everyone is going to have commons anyways. But not everyone is going to have rares, especially since some of the rares that you can request for are event rares. And so if they haven't played that event, and if they haven't unlocked it, they won't be able to get that rare, won't be able to send it to you. And sometimes people are just holding those rares because they want to evolve into legendaries and whatnot. So yeah, it's always a good thing to ask for commons as well, just to keep the cards flowing for everybody. So yeah, let's check out the All-Knowing Guardian. So whenever one of their units dies, we'll silence one of our units. And then whenever one of their units appears, we'll also give them plus block. Okay, got it. So a lot of silence and a lot of block is going to occur. Okay, probably want to make this a quicker battle than normal because the silence will eventually overwhelm our board, especially with their extra block given to their units. Time is out. Soon, Mother will ascend and we will do the same. Sounds like a great plan, but you didn't take me into account. Ooh. All right, damage pentagrams first. Got a couple of things on the board right now. They got the plus attack rune, negative attack to our units, plus health rune, which we are going to be able to block at least with some of our attack pentagrams over here. Damage, negative health, negative attack to one of our other units. They got this also. They got this poison pentagram, which we don't see too often. These are actually kind of new, so they're actually going to give plus poison to one of their units, meaning that they'll they'll deal additional poison damage. Okay, how do we want to do this? Okay, you know, we'll start with our poison unit first. Try to deal some damage early. Get some extra summons on the board so that way we can avoid the, well, it says random enemies, so having more units on our side of the field is better so that there's more of a chance that they get silenced rather than the ones that we want. And so actually now, even if this unit is silenced, it'll actually get its attack back. So we don't mind having this unit silenced. Originally, we did want to keep it alive, but that's fine. Summon our... Yeah, we'll summon our melee unit over here. Actually want to summon over here. Reason why is because we want to get as many of these extra attack runes as possible. So if we do summon it on one of our runes, we'll allow ourselves to get more spaces for the summons. So you can see here, we did have our random unit silence. So in this case, the unit with the 0 attack after the attack steal did become a 45 attack unit. So that is why we're good here. All right, so we will continue on. I think we can actually go for lethal now. So we'll do our summons. Okay, we do have our attack rune available, so that's good. Oh, okay. Ooh, these could still potentially silence. So that's actually not what we want to do. So in this case, we'll summon our ranged unit here on the extra attack rune. Got some damage going on there. Okay. And there we go. I thought if we summon our unit to deal damage to their units, we would have potentially silenced our own attacker and then also lost our units. So that's what we did not want to do. Mother only knows the way to the ultimate nature balance. Her power feeds us. We'll all die for her ideals. The spores make you lose your mind. It's a pity that violence is the only way to resolve this conflict. I mean, there are hugs. Hugs are nice. You can sit and have snacks. Snacks are good too. Okay, let us continue on. All right, so we're now on Kharsh, Ferocious Gaze. Let's take a look at their skills. So whenever one of our units dies, it will deal damage to all of our units. And then whenever one of their units are attacked, it will deal damage to one of our units. Okay, so a lot of damage is going to be happening to our units. So we'll need some health. And then also not to deal so much damage to their units as well. Okay, yeah, and yeah, let's do this. Okay, so we'll start with our damage pentagrams first. Just gotta make sure I gotta look at this. So enemy. Okay, so this will also include one of their, if we attack one of their buildings, we'll also take the damage as well. So we will start with our range unit first, or just drink some green tea. Yeah, green tea is nice. It's like an acquired taste. I think I kind of like it if it's like less bold. I mean, I usually put sugar in a lot of my stuff, so that's probably not the best idea. But I mean, yeah, it's all right. All right, so we got this unit here that has an attack boost before it's attacked for every wounded unit on the board, and then also deals extra damage. We're going to summon our Yoster to silence the unit. And we're going to destroy it anyways, because it is not only silenced, so we got rid of the health boost, but also, oh, okay, the damage pentagram would have destroyed anyways. But we're summoning our Yoster because we're going to get the health boost back to our units as well, and that'll allow them to take some extra damage. The damage over there. Okay, we're going to do a shark summon, and then we're going to summon our Bastet, which will get an attack boost for every unit it destroys. See right there. I forgot about that other skill, the one that deals damage to our units whenever one of our units dies. So we inadvertently just wiped out our own board. That was embarrassing. That's fine though. We'll summon our Shimuna. We'll recover some of the board back. We'll get the mental shield given to the Shimuna, and then hopefully go for lethal. So they did land on a damage pentagram, so that's good. Taking some damage. Okay. Okay, some health boost over there. We'll summon our Necrolich. Okay, deal some damage, destroy the flight unit that was blocking our Shamuna, and then get these Rotters, which will help us block for damage and also deal damage. But then I guess we're also going to take extra damage too whenever they die, so this might not have been the best idea. See all that damage. That was a real broke board, yeah. It's okay. I mean, sometimes we make those kind of misplays. Okay, we'll just get rid of this unit here. Taking some more damage again. So this is one of the battles. This is one of the battles where having extra summons can backfire. And so as you see, that did lead to the defeat. We'll try that again and hopefully not wipe out our own board this time. If anything, we can use that as a learning experience. So yeah, try not to go overboard there. So we'll do our damage pentagrams first. Okay, since we know that this unit here, the one that deals extra damage, is actually going to be bad for us. So we're not going to summon this unit, and we won't summon this unit unless we have, because of the extra Rotters. So we'll do our Shamuna summon. Deal some damage, try to get rid of these buildings so that way they won't be damage triggers anymore. Also, we do need a blocker against the Shamuna. Not the Shamuna, the Shearsha. That's the big tiger that we need to get rid of eventually. All right, so we're going to hold off. We're going to wait for the other unit to come out. We'll summon our Legion over here with the high health. Especially Necro is bad. Yeah, Necro is bad for this particular battle, just because of that skill that you saw here that deals damage whenever one of our units dies. Okay, I guess to a lesser extent, this summon is also bad too, but gotta find a way to deal some form of damage. And this unit here actually gets plus health at the end of the turn, so that is fine. At least it can keep itself alive. Just don't want to wipe out too much of our board. All right, so you see the Shearsha, it deals the extra damage to units around when it kills something. So we'll summon our Yoster to silence this unit. Okay, our Shamuna has no attack, so because it has no attack, it can't summon an extra shard. I don't think we actually have any units that can deal extra, oh, we do. I'm sorry, we do. So what we'll do is we'll summon our Grace of Rockleaf behind the Shamuna. Hopefully we'll destroy a unit, which we did not. I was trying to destroy the Shearsha over here, so that way this could get an attack boost. But this is fine. Just try to deal some damage over here early, spread out the damage, also try to give our units an attack boost, and then also give this extra attack. Okay, so we'll summon, once again, we'll summon our Legion over here, high health. Give this an attack boost, also deal some damage, destroy a unit, so that's good. Okay, and we are threatening lethal. Just gotta make sure we can break through. We have combat over there. Does this have this extra attacks? It does not. We'll summon our. Ooh, oh, I can't. We do this way. So we'll summon this unit. So we'll summon our Bastet, deal the damage, and this should still be alive. And then there we go. So it's okay to lose your units sometimes, but you just gotta be able to actually win once you do that. So, all right. So at least that battle worked out. Okay, we got. I think we got two more here. All right. So yeah, we got two more here for today. We have Hapet, Sharp Sting. Let's take a look at their skills. So at the end of the turn, we'll give Toxin to one of our units. So that means that whenever they attack, they will actually lose 50% of their attack. And then whenever one of our units are attacked, we'll deal damage to our Warlord. Okay. So we got this over here. Right. All right. And yeah, okay. Yeah, let's go. Okay. So we'll do our damage pentagrams first. And then because they have this Toxin skill, we're going to continue on with our Legion. Legion is actually over here, has high health. This unit will give an attack boost to our order units if a unit does die on their side. So hopefully we get some more order units out on the board. Okay, we did get some Toxin, which is unfortunate. We'll summon our Yoster over here. Silence this unit. It will die from the damage pentagram that it landed on, which will then give it an attack boost over here, so that's good. And we just, like you said, we wanted to get more order units so that we can get the extra attack for this unit, even though it does have the Toxin on it. Okay, so we'll summon another order unit. We'll summon this one actually over here, so that way we can clear this out. This unit here gives a health boost to their Warlord whenever we attack. But we just want to make sure that we can get rid of it too, because it does have flight, and so it prevents our Legion from attacking. Next turn, we'll probably summon our Bastet to hopefully clear out some more damage. Otherwise, we'll summon a ranged unit to go for damage over here. So we actually have lethal right here, so we're just going to skip the turn to not change the board. And there you go. So that was Hapet Sharp Sting. For those who are tuning in right now, we're currently doing Journey, and we're actually almost done for today. So, yeah, well, thanks for tuning in. All right, so we got one more battle for today. So we're facing Gwyllum Blackwing. Let's take a look at their skills. So whenever one of our units appears, we'll set the attack of our units to 1 for a turn for that one that comes into play. And then when also one of our units dies, we'll deal damage to another one of our units. Okay, so like a chain effect, chain effect sort of the deal. So trying to make sure our units don't die, and then we'll also have some small attack for the time being. And yeah, let's try and finish this off. My name is Gwyllum. Bow down before the mother's honorary guardian. You don't stand a chance, so be prudent. Prudence is definitely not about me, and I like taking risks. Let us fight, honorary guard. Yeah, let's do this. All right, so we'll start with our damage pentagrams. And then, as mentioned before, we're going to have 1 attack for the turn. So, as you see, we'll summon. Starts to attack of 1. We're starting with the unit with the high health, and then we're also allowing the attack boost to happen for our order units, which we'll get very soon. Next turn, we will summon our... What makes the most sense here? We'll summon our Charon. This Charon will give the extra attack runes. And it's actually nice they landed over here. And the reason why is we're setting up for our Grace of Rockfleet, which will deal the extra random damage. So even though they only have 2 attacks with 1 attack damage normally, it would have the damage trigger multiple times. So because of that, we'll be able to get some extra damage. We'll do our Shark Summon, even though we only have 1. And I guess it's only for that 1 turn, but I just want to get some blockers on the field. All right, so we'll summon our Grace of Rockfleet here. So you'll see the random damage. We did destroy something, so our units do get an attack boost, and we destroyed some more stuff, so even more attack boost. We got damage over there, and damage there. And that was Gwyllum. I lost, but Mother gave me strength, and I didn't lose my mind like my cousins. I thought I was the chosen one. Welcome to the real world, fella. Mother is a liar who uses you for your own purpose. Take it as it is. I suspected her, but I didn't want to believe. If it's true, I must warn the others. I'll save who I can. Farewell. Nice. Okay, so we got some more rewards. Got a lot of experience points, so that's cool. It seems spores have completely stopped influencing me. It's so good to be myself, even if there's a chance to die soon. And a big chance. Ilva says that roots have almost got to pastoral. We need to stop Mother now, or it'll be too late. And so yeah, that was the journey for this portion of today. We're going to do more of the journey next week. So we'll be able to complete the final 5 battles, and then we'll start into chapter 4. I'll see how many battles it does. If it's like 40, we'll probably just do the first 10 as well, just to finish it up. If it's like 35, we'll also do the first 5. So it depends where it lands up. So just for a preview of the next battle, so Kharsh Burrow Guard, let's take a look at their skills. So they have some block on their Warlord, meaning that we'll need to summon units with high attack, and then also spikes. So they'll be able to take less damage and then deal damage to us. Okay, and they got these units over here too. All right. Okay. Okay, so just not a lot of nature, some silence, some reflect damage, and then also damage to us. Sure. Okay, so just a quick recap of today's stream. So we did some Divine Arena. It's the same on both accounts anyways. So this battle over here requires you to deal some more damage early to their Warlords, so then we can use the Totems to then deal the rest of the damage. Or you can also just go for straight combat damage as well, but usually the Totems will be the thing that help you get the battle done. And then over here on the Chaos side, as long as you have some damage dealt to their other units, you can just go use your Destruction Skill and then go for damage. We also did some Dark Tower, and we did okay. Probably could have did slightly more with in-game boosts, but we are facing battles that are pretty rough. And we'll have those battles done for Monday. And then also we did some Journey. We got through numbers 21 to 30 for this chapter 6 or Dactyl chapter 3. We're currently on number 31, and we'll hope to get it done next week. So yeah, for Monday's stream, we're going to be back to another schedule. So let's see. So High Growth will be over. Pit will actually come back because it rotates every week between Dark Tower and Pit. So Pit will start. And then Divine Arena will also be back as well. So check back in on that. So thanks, guys, for tuning in. If you guys have any questions, comments, feedback, or concerns, leave a message on Twitch, Discord, or YouTube. The content and streaming schedule is right up there, so check it out. Please like and follow on Twitch for the live stream. And like and subscribe on YouTube for more videos. Like I said, we're going to have some more world event stuff happening. Pit's going to happen, Divine Arena, etc., etc. If you see a video on any of the channels that, or if you don't see a video on the channels, on either one of those channels, and you'd like a video made for anything in specific, let me know, and we'll make a video for you. Otherwise, thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys have a good weekend. And yeah, this is Happysplasher signing off.